Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about the news that ERROL the Truth Spence has been coming out very vocal as of late and saying that, hey, he don't want to fight nobody else. Only fight he's banking on is Undisputed. He don't want nobody else. And the sad thing is, we don't hear Terencecrawford saying that. So it kind of puts me in the mind of a movie back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember or recall this movie, but it was called actually Undisputed as well. Yeah. And it was starring your boy Vin Rames and Wesley Snipes. Yeah, this was back in like, 2002? It was like an American sports drama film written and produced and directed by Walter Hill. Yeah. The film, it had Peter Falk, Michael Rooker, John Seta, Wes Studer, Fisher Stevens, and Master P was in this film. Yeah, some people might remember and some people don't, but it was based upon two prisoners locked up in prison. One of them a professional boxer, one of them a boxer in prison. Could have been a professional boxer, but did most of his stint in prison. And these two wardens, they was putting all this money up, and they were bidding their prison against their prison, their prison champion boxer against their prison champion boxer. Well, that's what this kind of reminds me of. This whole little monologue thing of going on back and forth with ERROL Spence and Terencecrawford, one blaming the other for not making the fight, and the other blaming the other for not making the fight, and then their teams blaming each other for the debacle of the fight. And then we have Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia making a fight that we thought virtually was impossible. You're talking about two different organizations. You're talking about Golden Boy and you're talking about Mayweather, which both of these teams do not like each other at all. They came together and put on a mega fight back in April. Yeah, April 22nd. And here we are still waiting and debating on ERROL Spence versus Terencecrawford for the Undisputed. Here we have Devin Haney in less than a week fighting Lomachenko for Undisputed. We got all these young fighters fighting Undisputed, but here we have these two seasoned veteran fighters, ERROL Spence with 3 of the belts, Terencecrawford with 1 of the belts, and it's like, man, it's the hardest thing to do is to get these two into the ring. And that's why I had this, epiphany that, maybe, just maybe, they're playing this out just like this movie Undisputed. These two different organizations that don't like each other, you have Terencecrawford. He's pretty much a free agent now. And then you have ERROL the Truth Spence with Al Heyman, PBC, and Showtime. And it's like they just can't, get this thing together. ERROL Spence even came out and said that just this past week, he was on the phone for 40 minutes with Terencecrawford, trying to figure out some common ground, some leeway. So it kind of lets me know that Terencecrawford is the one pretty much holding this fight up, trying to get every little bit of iota he can out of this fight. And I understand it. Hey, I'm not even mad at my brother. Look, my name's Terrence, so I know how I go. But what I will say is that I just want to see this fight done. I wish that both sides would go ahead and agree to disagree and agree to make this fight. They're not going to agree on everything. They're not going to get everything that they want. But I feel as though if it is some type of balance in between that, then make this fight happen. Why is it that the older veterans of these boxing, divisions make it so hard for fights to get done? Matter of fact, Tyson Fury and Usyk. Tyson Fury asking for $90 million. He probably ain't been raked in $90 million his whole career with all his fights put together probably. Some people price themselves out of the way so that they don't have to say no. You feel me? Sometimes with boxers, they would rather price themselves out of a situation just so can't nobody say on record they said no. Boxers have a lot of pride, a lot of egos. They done accumulated all these awards and trophies, belts and things of that nature, and all of that adds to their resume. So the more accolades they have, the more bigger their head is. And they feel as though, hey, I deserve every bit of what I'm owed. And hey, who am I to argue with that? You know what you're owed. But what I will say is that don't hold up a whole welterweight division on your debating and waiting. Because it is a whole lot of other fathers, sons, brothers, uncles, that's waiting in line to get a fight, to get a chance at a champion, to get a chance at a belt. And here you are, you have two fighters holding up the whole welterweight division. We haven't had a welterweight championship fight since, last year sometime. That's when Terence Crawford fought Avanesian, whatever the guy name is, Avocado, I don't know. But we're looking for the best to fight the best, not gimme fights, to hold me over fights. I think the world is done with that. People are not going to pay their hard-earned money on a pay-per-view for somebody you're fighting that we know you're going to beat. There's no excitement in that. There's no thrill in that. There's no entertainment in that. So, I would just urge both fighters, to keep your name intact. Go ahead and make this fight happen. Go ahead and put that date down, Terence Crawford, Bo Mac, whatever team it is holding it up, But Steven Espinoza pretty much just laid it out and was saying that, hey, in layman's term, it is Terence Crawford holding it up. We're trying to please him in every ounce possible. We're trying to get this guy everything we can give him without cutting our own wrist. And that's pretty much where this fight is at, I hate to say it, because I'm a Terence Crawford fan, hands down, and I do feel as though he should get exactly what he's deserved and owed. But at the same time, I feel as though no fighter should hold up a whole division of fighters that's looking and hoping to earn some money in this sport that they're working so hard and diligent at trying to climb up the rankings in. It's not fair. It's not fair to the other fighters. It's not fair to the other coaches. It's not fair to the fans that a whole division is held up for two fighters. We want this fight one, done, and over with so that we can move on. It's a lot of other fights. We got Jerron Boots Ennis, in the welterweight division. And he's waiting on a shot, deserving of a shot. And so many other fighters in the welterweight division. It's still stacked in the welterweight division. But we're waiting on two fighters. We're waiting on Wesley Snipes and ERROL Spence and Terence Crawford. I'm just playing, y'all. I know what I was saying. But, because this is like these guys are reenacting this movie out, and, we already know how this movie ends. We just want to see it happen. We want to see these two fighters get it all in the ring this year. No more debating, no more waiting, no more hesitation. Because here we are, the second young guy of the division. You know, Devin the Dream Haney, the undisputed champion, getting ready to fight in less than a week, putting his belt on the line against Lomachenko. Somebody he's fighting, and his own promoter, the one that signed Devin Haney to Top Rank, is going for the other guy. Going for Lomachenko. How you know, can't make this stuff up. But even that right there has excitement built around it. And with this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight that's been marinating for what, 2-3 years now? Come on, y'all. Let's get it together. You know, honestly, I can't even. At first, I was waiting to hear all the evidence and everything, but now I truly understand that, you know, Errol Spence is waiting on this. You know, he said he's not going to fight nobody else because he wants to fight for Undisputed. You know, he said he don't fault everybody else there is. Danny Garcia, Ordinas Ugas, Sean Porter. He don't beat all the main welterweights in the division. So he wants the belt now. So anyway, we're going to wait and see. We're going to see how this all falls together and hopefully don't fall apart no more. And with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next, latest, and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time. And look, go to that Discord in the description box and go ahead and sign up, y'all. Big things happen. Peace.